First at 11, a surge in coronavirus cases is tearing through one of the area's largest fire departments. It's creating both safety and staffing concerns and shows no sign of letting up. Contact 5 investigator Dave Bowman digs deeper into what's being done to try and stop the spread.
Right now, West Palm Beach firefighters are even masked when training outside.
Hey, we need to take care of each other so that we can continue to take care of the community.
That's getting more challenging with 230 firefighters and first responders working in the field. Contact 5 obtained a copy of this memo from Chief Diana Matty. She tells staffers just 4 West Palm Beach firefighters tested positive for coronavirus in the pandemic's first 6 months. But from October 1st to November 16th, the chief writes, 19 more came down with COVID infections, a 475% increase. And she says 10 more tested positive in the past 2 weeks.
Which is alarming. We are presuming that the firefighters, by the nature of their job, got it while on the job.
COVID spread through the general population adds to the danger, making first responders more vulnerable. A paramedic could be treating a crash victim, someone with a heart attack, and have no idea if that person has the coronavirus. But they work in such tight quarters, every ambulance run is made even more risky by the possibility of COVID-19. Chief Matty tells Contact 5 the spike in infections among firefighters is costing city taxpayers.
When these people are out sick with their COVID diagnosis, we have to pay overtime to fill the firefighter positions because someone has to answer the 911 calls.
One silver lining, vaccines could be available for first responders in as little as 2 weeks. But will they agree to the shots?
And we're not going to know that answer until it's really here. Once we have some studies out there and some real truth of the information and vaccination side effects and such.
Still, Chief Matty is stepping up safety, spraying a fog of disinfectant in fire trucks and ambulances.
You know, and can almost act like a bug bomb.
Anything to flatten the curve of COVID cases ripping through the city's fire department. In West Palm Beach, Dave Bowman, WPTV News Channel 5.
Tonight, a push to prioritize Florida's firefighters for COVID-19 vaccines. The state's chief financial officer and state fire marshal, Jimmy Petronis, has sent a letter to the Centers for Disease Control requesting the agency revisit its decision to not classify firefighters as healthcare professionals. Or personnel, I should say. In his letter to the CDC, Petronis writes, the CDC's decision to exclude firefighters as healthcare personnel puts the health and safety of our frontline heroes and their families at risk. When a vaccine is distributed in Florida, long-term care residents and healthcare workers will get the first doses.